True hippie.
Jim, for this press conference for the upcoming Pretender to Contender, whatever it takes. It all goes down on December 17th at the exclusive and the greatest boxing arena in Victoria, the Melbourne Pavilion, the epicentre of boxing and combat sports in Australia and in Victoria. And on December 17th, Team Ellis take it back. You can watch it live on Fight TV, or you can watch it live in the house for whatever tickets are remaining. To my left, I have the man behind Team Ellis and the Team Ellis gym, Jake. Congratulations firstly on this massive event that you're putting together. Boxing is back. How good is it at the moment to be in the boxing world?
Yeah, mate, it's great. We've only had the opportunity to do a single professional event and one corporate event in the last, better end of 24 months. So, yeah, we're buzzing to sort of have an opportunity to be back. We're going to be doing 2 shows in a week. And, yeah, we're looking at, breaking all the records again like we did in our last couple of shows and just sort of take it up to another level.
Speaking of the last couple of shows, in between the last 2 lockdowns in Victoria, that show happened and it was definitely, and it's officially the biggest show after their renovations that the Pavilion has ever had. How did it feel to be the promoter in Victoria to actually break that record?
Yeah, mate, it was actually fantastic because, when you consider that venue's hosted some of the biggest names in the game, whether it's Danny Green, Anthony Mundine, George Kambosos, some of the biggest and best names have fought in that venue, and to think our last corporate show beat all those records is really saying something not only about my team, but also, the marketability of these guys, and it basically proves that, there are a lot of people out there that are keen on watching these celebrity boxing matches.
Speaking of that, the idea of the corporate shows, what meeting did we have? How did it come about to start the corporate shows in Victoria?
Well, mate, basically the team got together and sort of had a bit of a brainstorm, and the mission was basically to come up with a concept where we could offer, guys that weren't necessarily fighters a chance for a fight experience. And it sort of developed from there, and then basically we come up with a concept that we're going to do 3-round matchups, consisting of about 1 to 2 minute durations. We're going to put nice big 16-ounce gloves on all the guys, head guards, your other protection, groin protectors, mouth guards, etc. So all the safety aspect was there, and give everyday guys coming from all walks of life a shot at boxing.
With all these shows on social media, in the social media world, you got your boxing traditionalists that always go, wow, what the hell are they having celebrities in these fighting shows? This is a place for professional boxers who train 7 days a week and 20 hours a day. But as you've seen across the world, with the rise of the Logan brothers and the way they're bringing new fight fans to the world, how do these shows bring G-pop to boxing?
Well, mate, everyone sitting up here has a very, very strong following. I think there's close to sort of 2.5 million followers between all the guys up here. And, a lot of that following isn't necessarily boxing fans. As a matter of fact, most of the following probably would have never watched a boxing fight in their life. So to sort of bring all those extra eyeballs on the sport, not only should, I think the whole of the industry should be grateful. And, it's just basically, again, sort of bringing more people, more attention to the sport, which can only be a good thing.
Speaking of the celebs around you, mate, we've got these guys sitting around us. A lot of these guys taking to the ring for the very first time. You've been overseeing quite a bit of them. How do you think tonight will go?
Well, if the banter and the online sort of back and forth something to go off, I think we're in for an exciting fight. We can expect some fireworks, I think. But yeah, like you said, the boys up here, they've either never had a fight or just had the single fight. So, not much to sort of go off in way of their history. But if, like I said, at the media days, we had a few runs and a few little strength and conditioning exercises, and the energy was really high and the competitive spirit was there. So expecting some fireworks come December 17th.
Certainly, and everyone watching at home as well, don't forget it's not just these guys in the ring on that day. There's a host of undercard fights, and you can watch it on Fight TV or speak to Team Ellis or the fighters to get tickets. We're going to go and speak to some of the fighters now. The first fighter we're going to announce and the first fighters we'll chat to is Mick Mao versus Daniel Skip. Mick is an influencer, an international model, and big on the Melbourne fashion scene. Mick, first of all, mate. This way, sorry. I was going to say. Mick, you're the main event on the night. Mate, what has inspired you to take up boxing and step into the ring?
What's that?
What has inspired you to do boxing and step into the ring for the first time? Like, why?
It's been something I've been thinking about for a while, and we've been trying to organise a fight for the last few years with the boys, and then finally the opportunity came up. I was just pretty keen to step in the ring. It'd be fun. It's not something I've never done before, and I just challenged my mind, my body. It's been pretty grueling, like going through the training, and obviously the fight's been pushed back a few times, so it's been a good 6-month process so far. But feeling really good about it.
Your opponent to your right was one of the craziest in the Janoskian crew. When you come to a guy that really doesn't give much of a shit about things, how do you plan to combat a guy like this guy?
Is he here today? Yeah, he's here. I just couldn't see him, he's that small. But anyway, I'm pretty excited. Daniel Skip, I think he's got a different last name actually as well. But Janoskians, they were cool. I used to watch them on YouTube a bit. Awkward training situations, stuff like that. But that was like 10 years ago, and I haven't really seen much since. Should get a better mic, mate.
Yeah, I know. No, it's not working. Hello?
Can't hear you.
I want you to respond to this guy now, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy, I don't think you should jump in the ring. I think you should stick to your skincare products and stuff. Stick to your barbecues as well, because December 17th, I'm going to be the one who's on top of you.
You look like you've eaten a fair bit of barbecue.
I look like a what?
You look like you've eaten a lot of barbecue.
Yeah, but I have to put on 10 kilos for this fight, you know that. Yeah, I did. I don't know how you're 85 kilos, but yeah.
I'm actually 87, I'm just cutting down.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see on December 17th.
I can see you on December 17th. You're not there. You're not in the ring. You're that small,
All right. Yep.
He's got no comeback.
Mate, Daniel, you're one of the original prank crews of Australia. You and the crew of the Janoskians. Your videos back in the day got millions of views on YouTube. Boxing could be the only thing I never actually saw you do. How do you think you go in the ring with a full set of rules against a bloke a tad taller? Maybe, I'm not sure, because he's a bit smaller.
Yeah, let's be honest, he's a lot taller, but I'm not worried one bit. I'm confident physically and mentally. I've been training hard. And
did you get like 9.2 in the big test?
Sorry?
Did you get like 9 in the big test?
Yeah, I did have the vaccine the day before though, I'm not going to make excuses.
I had COVID, I reckon I could run 9.2 backwards.
Alright, let's say that. Let's say that. Anyway, I'm confident in my ability. He's yapping his mouth now, but he won't be. We all know the end result.
Now, in all boxing, I think one of the greatest of all time, Mike Tyson, was never the tallest in the fight, and he managed to do pretty well. How do you think this fight will end?
That was Mike Tyson.
I've actually filmed a movie with Mike Tyson as well, so not to brag, but something you would never do. You've never travelled the world, never done any of that. But anyway, I've learned a lot from Mike Tyson, watched all his videos and stuff like that. Even when I was filming the movie with me, he gave us some hints and stuff, and gave us a lot of insight in boxing, and we learned a lot of him. So yeah.
Well, boys, we only can ask you a couple of questions with time restrictions. Will you please get you to both stand up in front of the lectern here and face off. Our first, the main event on the card, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you take your shoes off?
All right, guys, give a big round of applause. Daniel Skip and Mick Mao.
Didn't you say it now?
Mayo.
Mick Mayo, sorry, Mick.
That's all right.
Alright boys, face the cameras, shape up. Well done mate, well done boys.
On our second of our celebrity fights, ladies and gentlemen, everyone watching at home on the social media of Team Ellis and on Night Fight TV. We've got Luke Packham from the block, Love Island, a fellow contestant on the show with Adzi Faruja and fellow fighter on this show, Todd Elton. Luke, you mate Adzi has been in the ring on this, and on the 17th you'll share the night with fellow Love Island contestant Todd. How's training been going?
Yeah, mate, training's been going really well. Training with one of the best trainers, boxers in Australia, Lepi Inga, so we're well and truly prepared for December 17th.
Mate, you're looking sharp, you're looking good, mate.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, mate, I'm just looking forward to getting in there. I don't know too much about this Shannon cocksucker bloke. I know that he failed miserably on some bachelor show, so I don't really know much about him, but I watched some of his skills and I wasn't that impressed.
Well, I've been hearing otherwise. I've been hearing he's been training the house down and he's
in some hillbilly's garage.
Is your microphone working, Shannon? Chuck it on.
Nope.
Have you been in the hillbilly's garage?
The what, sir?
You said you've been training in a hillbilly garage.
Yeah, I will admit I've been training in Longmar's garage. He's a freshie, but ex-Commonwealth Games medalist, and we've been putting the work in for the past few months. The fight was, I was initially meant to fight Jesse, but we had to can the card because of COVID. And then Anthony hit me up a couple of weeks ago to step in and to fight Luke. Look, I'm not going to smack talk the guy, but I'm confident in my ability, and I've always been a competitor. And I found that boxing's a humbling sport, but now I'm confident in my ability. I've had 30, 40 sparring sessions against some really good guys, so I know he's talking a big game, but we'll see in the ring in a few weeks.
How do you see the fight going, mate?
To be honest, I'm very confident. If I don't knock him out, I'll consider it a loss, in my opinion.
And back to you.
Look, I mean, you can try. I've fought against some guys that are much better boxers than him and I, and they haven't managed to knock me out yet. So I'm
that confident. I'm willing to bet my purse if he bets his purse that the winner takes the whole amount.
Yeah, I mean, you want to do
that? You want to do that?
Got no issues with that at all.
All right, we'll shake on that. We'll shake on that. I'll put my purse up.
On that note, get up and face off and shake the napkin. Do this.
Right there. Fantastic. Shake hands, boys, first of all. Face off, boys.
Give it up in the crowd for these two fighters, Shannon and Luke.
Boys, face the cameras.
All the other boys going, no way, the purse is staying. Give it up.
He's got 250 grand. He's got 250 grand, that's why it doesn't. All right, boys, take your seats. Thank you, man.
Yeah, baby.
All right. And what a great crowd we have here at the Team Ellis Gym. Unreal turnout for this big night of fights. Don't forget Fight TV, the place to watch this from home on December 17th. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we've got AFL footy player for the Tigers, also a contestant on Love Island, Todd Elton. Todd Elton, welcome to the Team Ellis Gym and welcome to Pretender Contender, whatever it takes. How you feeling, mate?
Yeah, pretty good actually. I've got just a little note to say. I've enrolled in a new course, actually studying sleep therapy. So I'm just really going to give Big Sammy 8 hours sleep on the night. So good luck, mate.
Sponsored by Sleepmaker, you reckon?
Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic. Mate, being a professional athlete at the highest level in Australia, how does training for a boxing fight compare to what you went through when you were training in AFL?
It's definitely, it's totally different. Like footy is obviously a different kind of fitness, but training with boxing, pretty much from the word go, it's a bit of a reality check. It's totally different. Getting hit and throwing punches at the same time is just a whole other level of fitness.
Mate, the guy you are fighting to my right was one of the most controversial characters on Married at First Sight. One of the most outspoken, one of the most confident, and I'd say a lot of people in Australia want you to knock him out. How does that feel?
Yeah, I think I'm on that list. I think I wouldn't mind knocking him out either. He's a good man, but when it comes to the ring, I just wouldn't mind seeing him eyes closed on the floor, just sleeping.
Have you had a phone call from Bryce with a bit of an incentive, maybe a bit of extra pocket money? Like,
No, I haven't seen that. He's definitely concentrating elsewhere, but yeah, no, he hasn't given me any contact just yet.
Sammy, I know you wanted a microphone there badly, but well, yourself, you are married at first sight. You need to have the beefs with Bryce, and you probably got most of the airtime on the show. Getting into the ring seems like a logical thing for you, but most of the things you said on the show all came true to the end. What you said about the bloke wasn't the nicest human in history, and how does it feel to actually be boxing?
Yeah, me and Bryce had our differences on the show. I called him out to get in the ring, but he pushed out, which wasn't surprising. And yeah, Todd stepped in, and it's going to be a good fight. We're both coming in pretty heavy, so yeah, it'll be an interesting night.
Mate, speaking of which, you were supposed to fight Bryce, but he had the birth of his twins. If this goes well, like you're expecting on December 17th, and the opportunity arose in 2022, it'd be something you definitely want to do to fight Bryce in centre ring, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to keep trying to get him in the ring. If not Cameron Dunn, I'd love to give him a fair touch-up. So I called them both out. They both pushed out. So Todd's jumped in, and yeah, I'll just concentrate on that one for the minute.
Fighting an elite athlete like Todd, what is it like to know that he's done it? He's gone to the highest point in sport in Australia, and he's obviously going to have the ticker and the willpower to get through it.
Yeah, let's just pull right back on the elite athlete. He played 10 games. He was a specky bag down at Richmond, so Richmond didn't have much money back in the day, so they pulled him in to be a bit of a specky bag for the boys. So yeah, he played 10 games. He's not elite.
More than you ever played.
That's all right. I'd rather play more than 10 in 8 years on a list, but hey, what do you do?
Mate, we can't wait to see you both in the ring. Any final words for each other? Actually, speaking of which, he says he's going to put you to sleep. How's it going to end?
I reckon it's going to be a round 2 knockout, but yeah, he's been down in Wangaratta pulling himself, hitting the heavy bag with no gloves on. So yeah, he hasn't been taking it seriously. I have, so I'm confident I'm going to win.
No, I'm just going to make Big Sammy relive his childhood. His lucky Christmas is just around the corner because he'll be singing his All I Want for Christmas and my 2 front teeth.
On that note, boys, get to the front. Let's do a face-off.
Alright, I hope this one doesn't pop off. Face off, boys. Alright guys, face forward, shape up.
Give a round of applause, guys. This is going to be an absolute cracker when these both get into the centre of the ring. Don't forget, Team Arse presents Pretender to Contender, whatever it takes, on December 17th. Get up, Fight TV to watch this show, and make sure you do not miss this night. It brings us to the fight that will open the Pretender to Contender card on the night. These guys have fought before. To my left, you got Kieran Stott from The Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise. Kieran, you fought Roland in 2020 and lost a fight that most thought you'd actually win.
Yeah, look, I thought I was going to win it as well. That's why I didn't take it too serious, you know. I did my training, and then 2 weeks when the opponent got changed to Roland, I started chilling out. And then when it was at the venue, I was walking around, taking pictures. I was sat ringside 2 fights before the fight. Thought, I'm just going to go out there and jab his little head off. And then he come out giving 100%, swinging for the rafters. Got the win on the night, so fair play to the lad. But I've faced the best version that he's got, and he faced, what, a 10% version of myself, so when I go out 100%, I'm absolutely smashing.
That wasn't the best version of myself. I was actually injured coming in that fight.
Speak up, you got a mic there, bro. Put it closer to your mouth, come on.
Training, and yeah, my training wasn't as serious as he was. I had 2 months off. And yeah, because you've been training for a whole year for that fight.
2 months off training and then you just stepped in the ring, you reckon?
I had no proper training.
Absolutely chatting shit.
I had no proper training. As you can tell, if you watch the fight, like, I was just swinging. Like, there's no skill.
That's what I said, swinging for the rafters. Did you not listen to what I said?
Well, because I had no training, bro.
Oh, okay. So now you've had a bit of training, so now you're better.
Aren't you supposed to be a boxing coach? And
I am.
Can you explain how I beat you then?
Because I said I didn't take it serious, mate. I was chilling on the night. I was walking around. You were out the back screaming to yourself for about fucking 4 hours before the fight. You and your little posse.
What?
Yeah, going out into the room screaming, "Oh, we can do this!" I was like, "Fucking shut up and going out. I'm getting a drink."
2021's been an interesting year for you, Kieran. What are things happening in 2021? And besides taking this fight more seriously, what have you put in place to turn the tables come December 17th?
I'm just going to go in with the right mentality this time. You know, I know what I need to do.
Oh, excuses.
Excuses. Oh,
I just want that second belt again.
You saw what?
That second belt. I'm coming for that second belt.
For the second, mate. I don't even think we've got a belt on this one. So calm down, bro. Just ring yours, and then I'll take that one off you.
Roland, we'll give you a chance to rebut, mate. Going into the first fight, as we said earlier, not many people thought that you'd have a chance to win the fight, but you came out on top. To come home with that win that night, what did it mean? To shut the guy to your left up?
I mean, it just felt great that, you know, I was able to like prove a lot of people wrong and prove myself that, you know, I can accomplish anything.
Everyone's going to sleep, mate. Speak up. Come on.
What?
Putting everyone to sleep. A bit of enthusiasm would be nice. Let's go.
No, I'm not gonna like keep talking shit. I'm just gonna have to let my hands talk in the ring. December 17th.
Just give us one thing on December 17th. Last time it ended on points. Will it end sooner on December 17th?
I'm gonna finish him in round 2.
Mystic Mac has spoken, Kieran.
Mystic
round 2, he said.
Round 2, nice. Well, you
can't even beat me in the beep test or the plank challenge.
Mate, we both missed about 4 beeps, so we stopped. What you on about?
What do you get? I can just tell you.
Mate, we were both 4 beeps behind. 4 beeps.
You give up so easy.
Oh, here we go.
That's one thing I've got that Kieran doesn't have. I've got heart. I can just tell this guy just gives up way too easy. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people here would know about that.
Oh yeah, let's all hands in favour of Roland. Yeah, oh, that one, there we go, nice, carry on.
Guys, please get up, stand in front of this stage, show us this face-off. Give a round of applause. Roland Bradley, Kieran Stott.
Stop looking at my lips, trying to give me a kiss. Face the cameras, boys. Face the cameras, boys. Shape up. Awesome work, boys. Well done. Well done. Give us extra height.
December 17th is where it's all at the Melbourne Pavilion. Make sure you get Fight TV to watch this show. It's going to be huge. Also, limited tickets will be available from the fighters from the Team Ellis gym. Are we all done, Anthony? We're done. Ladies and gentlemen, please give these men a big round of applause. Daniel Skip, Sam Carraro, Shana Karaka, Roland Bradley, Jake Ellis, thank you so much for everything he's done. Mick Mayo, Luke Hackham, Todd Elton, Kieran Stott. That's your main card on whatever it takes. Ladies and gentlemen, once again for the boys on the stage, make sure you get it on Fight TV. Everyone watching at home on the Team Ellis socials. And it's going to be a huge night. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Have a great day.
Hear what I say. We are the business today. Fuck shit is finished today. RT&J, PB&J. We dropped the classic today. We did a tablet of acid today. Lit joints with the matches and actions away. We dash away. Donna and Dixon, the pistol is blasting away.
Doctors of death, killing our patients with threat. We are the pain you can trust. Dropping it work, hooking up curses and slurs. Smoking my brain in the mush. I became famous for blaming you fucks. Naming my way through the brush. There was no training or taming of me and my bra. Live like a man, but I'm animal raw. uppers and downers get done. I'm in a rush to be numb. Dropping 1,000 ain't much. Up in the clouds on the missile to turn this whole town in the dust. Don't make a sound, baby, hush. I am the living swipe right on the mic, I'm a slut. I don't know how to not spit like a loud. I feel it proud of my kids on your couch.
Half of a Mongol and mystical team, dealing this treacherous scene. Legends and Ellis are spun out of hell. The myth is my mama's a murderous queen. Yo, I get in like in Godfather 1. You get the gun as I christen my son. If I die today and there's hell I should pay, tell the Lord Mikey, it was fun.
Every new record's my in a box. We get a doozy, the moolah's a lot. You're getting used to me doing no wrong. I don't play chicken, you prick, I'm a fox. You wanna kick it, I'll give you the rods. You kiss the wood chipper blade if you bark. I'm fucking magic, in fact, I'm a war like a talk. I got a unicorn horn for it.
Stop.
Step into the spotlight. And the crowd goes.
Well, trying to make history. Trying to make history at Team Ellis. Melbourne Pavilion tonight, baby. Let's go.